I first noticed something was off about the new neighbors in 4B when I heard the sound of laughter coming from their apartment. It was a warm, inviting sound that seemed to fill the hallway with a sense of joy. But as the days went by, I realized that the laughter never seemed to stop. It was constant, like a never-ending loop playing on repeat. I tried to ignore it at first, telling myself that I was just being paranoid. But then, I noticed other strange things about them. They were always baking cookies, the smell wafting through the hallway and making my mouth water. They never seemed to play any music, even though I could hear faint strains of it coming from their apartment late at night. One day, I found their lease agreement in the trash chute. Curiosity got the better of me, and I decided to take a look. What I saw made my blood run cold. The lease was signed in blood, with my landlord's forged signature at the bottom. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. What kind of people were these new neighbors? That night, I couldn't sleep. I kept thinking about the lease agreement and the strange behavior of the couple in 4B. I decided to confront them the next day, to try and get some answers. But when I knocked on their door, no one answered. I could hear shuffling inside, as if they were trying to hide something. I tried the doorknob, and to my surprise, it was unlocked. I pushed the door open slowly, my heart pounding in my chest. What I saw inside made me gasp in horror. The couple stood in the middle of the room, their faces stretched too wide, their eyes completely black. They smiled at me through their peephole, their teeth sharp and gleaming in the dim light. I stumbled backwards, my mind reeling with fear. They knew I had found out their secret. They knew I was a threat to them. I ran out of the apartment building, my heart racing as I tried to put as much distance between myself and the Perfect Subletters in 4B. But no matter where I went, I could feel their presence looming over me, like a dark shadow that refused to let me go. I knew then that I was trapped in a nightmare, one that I couldn't wake up from. The Perfect Subletters were not what they seemed, and now I was their next target. And as I looked back at the building, I could see their twisted smiles in the darkness, waiting for me to return to my fate.